Hey folks, Garrett, Old Breed Outdoors, back here with another one of our review videos. And today, I've been wanting to do this for a while, and we're going to talk about the Pinter bag from Mystery Ranch. If you've seen our other review videos, we have the Beartooth 80, which is Chris's pack, that we've done, and we also have the Metcalf, which is my pack that I have been using for a bunch of years and still use, mind you. But I picked up last year this Pinter bag to give this a go. It's a smaller bag and really like it. So let's get into this. So with the Metcalf bag I had, go back, check that video out. It's roughly 4,300 cubic inches and good solid bag for a multi-day pack, which I have used it for a couple times, and well, more than a couple times really. And it's access on it, it's just a big solid bag. It's got the lid, the top lid with the two pouches on it, and it's got the side zip to get into it. So pretty basic, simple bag, and it works great. So like I said, I wanted to have a smaller bag for like day type use, or like if I'm going out, coming back to camp. But I still wanted to be able to have the functionality of the load hauling capability of packs like the Beartooth and the Metcalf. So that's something that this pack gives me. What I ended up doing, which is one of the other reasons I really liked going with this pack, is that you can get this pack from Mystery Ranch for as a bag only. So I already had my guide light frame here, like all the overload features and everything that they have. So I was able to take this exact frame that had all of my other things. I have a pouch, a forager pouch here, and then I got a nav pouch here that I can keep things in, and I have a pistol holster that fits on this thing already. So being able to take that, take my Metcalf bag off, and then put this Pinter bag onto this frame was awesome. So now I have one frame and two different size packs that I can use for whatever the adventure that I'm heading out on. The big things about this that I like about this is, one, the size, because it's smaller, streamlined for what I'm doing. What I found is with my Metcalf, going out for those just day trips, or coming out from the spike camp type of thing, or truck hunting, parking at a trailhead and hiking out and coming back, those types of hunts, the Metcalf was just too much for what I was throwing in there for that day. Can you do it? Yeah, sure. But I just found for me, I just didn't like that, set up for that type of hunting. I just found like it was just throw a bunch of stuff in there and go, and just a mess. I'm an organization person. I like organization. This gives me that. So this pack is roughly 2,000 cubic inches smaller than the Metcalf pack. So it comes in at 2,300-ish cubic inches, and it's only 2 pounds. So it's really, weight-wise, it's not that much of a difference, but the cubic inches obviously is. So just like other packs, same materials. It's got that 500D LP Cadora material that it's made out of. The Alpine pattern is a little bit different. It's got the same zippers as with the other packs, the YKK zippers, and has all the same buckles as the other packs. So these are good buckles that Mystery Ranch has. I like these because it kind of locks down on those buckles. So what you'll see here is that what I like with this bag. One of the things I like about this bag is this 3-zip style. So it's kind of like a big Y here. So you got for the lid pouch, you can open up these two zippers here, and then this opens up and you can access the main pouch. And then has the main zipper here, it goes down the middle and opens this whole thing up just like such. And so you can see that, which is pretty nice. So it is compatible with the quick attach accessory buckles that it comes with. And then it also has all the other accessory straps and stuff. So I actually have a different brand holder for my rifle that I used in Alaska this year when I went on my caribou hunt. I'll throw a picture in here so you can see what I'm talking about. But it's nice because I can leave these buckles right here on the front and then hook it up from there. As far as like organization on the inside, it's pretty nice. It's got 2 dump pouches on both sides, which I really like. Like I can throw things that I kind of don't really want to get to right away. Whether it be like an extra lens for my camera, or maybe a spying scope in there. I can kind of stack stuff in there. I like to put my first aid kit maybe in there or something like that. But there's a lot of different options you can use those for. And then it also has these 4 pockets here, as you can see. So I've got pocket here, and these are all mesh pockets, so they breathe really well, and they're all the same size. but they're really handy for smaller items to organize in there. And then of course it does have the hydration pouch here, pocket for the hydration bag. And then plenty of room on the inside, obviously. As far as the lid on this thing, so on the inside it has this mesh here which allows it to breathe really well, which is nice. You can't access it from in here, but on the top here you have two pockets. There's a smaller one on the top, which I'll put small items I want to get to quickly, like a headlamp or whatever. Then the big pocket here, which is what has the ventilation in it, so you put things in there that you might want to keep ventilated or whatever. Doesn't really matter. On the sides, just like any of the other packs, like style like this, you have these pockets on the side. Usually that's where I'll put like a water bottle, or maybe a tripod. I can put my trekking poles there if I don't need to get to them. You can use it for a rifle. You can put a rifle buttstock in here and strap it to the side, and there's accessories for that as well. So that works out pretty well. But here it is zipped up. So for the top straps, this is what attaches it to your top of your frame. This cinches it down really nice. And obviously all of this is expandable, so if you were to expand out the load shelf, this bag obviously sits out in the way. Two straps that come across the front here to cinch down, and you can, like when I have my rifle on here, that's what I would do. So the rifle would be attached here with its case it was on, and then lean it up against the front here, put these straps across. You can put other things in there if you wanted to. There's other little loops here. These are almost like little footman loops on across here. Not Molly style, but just loops that you can attach things to. And on the sides, it has these two straps on both sides. And again, these are all expandable. So if you were to expand this bag out with the load shelf, you can get in. Those things are plenty of room. Pretty simple with the straps. I mean, really nothing exciting there. It does have the straps that come down all the way on the bottom here. Again, expanding out for the load shelf, and there are some loops down here. Some people, I had someone had commented about all these hunting packs with all these straps and other pieces and stuff, which makes them heavier. Very true. But for what we're doing, we're taking all the same normal things that backpackers would take out into the hiking, as well as extra stuff that we need for carrying a weapon, carrying a bow, which you can strap on here very easily. Ammunition, whatever it is, all those types of things to actually execute the hiking portion, plus the hunt, and then doing meat care and getting meat out of the field. You need to have that capability to do that. So something a little heavy, more heavy duty, potentially, and then with all those different straps and attachment points that you might need for other accessories to facilitate what you're trying to do. I'm not going to go real deep into the frame because I've done that video before and I encourage you to go look at that, but I will touch a couple pieces. So I've had this pack for many years now, or this frame with my Metcalf pack for many years now, and it's still holding up really well. Adjustable, so you need to get the size for you, and the website tells you about all the sizing pieces. But within your sizing, the major sizes, you can do finer adjustments, and has like the load lifters on the top like any other normal pack should have. The straps, the way that they're curved and the padding on them is awesome, and you'll see there's not a whole lot of wear and tear on these straps. And then same thing with the hip belt. You need the right size for that, so make sure you check that out. And again, you'll see there's not really a whole lot of wear and tear on this at all. I like on these straps, I wish more pack companies did this. Not all do. When you cinch this down, it pulls from back to front, which I really like. There's a lot of excess strap on this, and I just took some duct tape and taped it up so I wouldn't have a bunch of extra strap hanging down. And like I said, this does have the MOLLE attachments, and I have some accessory packs on here, so I can throw the things that I want to be able to get to without taking my pack off pretty easily. And I can throw my pistol on here as well. There you have it. Like, the pack is pretty basic, but it's great. I absolutely love this pack, and I used it for some different hunts this year, and I used it. The big thing I used it for was my Alaska caribou trip I went on. Fortunately, did not get to get any meat on this thing, but had a heck of a time out there. I think it was like 7 days total in the field. We took airboats up the river, and then we rafted back, and then again, it was like go from camp out for the day and come back. So this was perfect for that, and I would be able to load it up with, and we were out there in, what was it, the end of August, so you needed a lot of daylight. So taking some warming layers, wet, rain layers, because you never know what the weather's going to do up there in the tundra. Taking my cooking equipment so that I could, heat up some water, taking extra, filtration stuff, glassing, gear, and then, all the other pieces for just the hunt part itself. So this worked out great, load this thing up with the stuff I would need for the day in that environment and head out. It was great. Absolutely loved it. And packed up really nice into a bag for flying. So that I wouldn't have to just fly it like this and have straps and things getting all hung up. So I have a big waterproof duffel from NRS that I shoved this thing in, and I was able to pack other stuff around it. It worked out really great. There's the Pinter bag. It's a great pack if you're looking for something that is very versatile. You could probably even pull off an overnight trip with this bag if you had to. I think this is the bag to go with. So check them out. I'll put a link in here for you guys to check out. And let me know what you think. If you have this pack as well, I'd love to hear what you think about it. And if you have, as always, we always miss something in these videos, and we don't touch everything. And there's always a question out there that somebody has. Just hit us up in the comments, shoot us a message on our email, which is all in here, and let us know. And we'd be happy to help you out. If we don't know the answer, we'll reach out and find out what that answer is. As always, thanks for following along. Hope you guys are having a great hunting season so far this fall and getting after it. So take care.